Okay, this time I figured out how to fix the error that says um, access your settings to change privacy to access the microphone, something like that. And this time I remembered how to fix it, so I'm very happy about that. It is 10:06 in the evening on Thursday, the 6th of July, 2023. It feels like today has just flown by. Probably because my many multiple alarms that went off starting from 7:15 until, let's say, 8:30, I think, I ignored and turned off and ended up sleeping until 12 o'clock, which is when Michael, my mechanic, called me. And the volume on my phone was like really low, which I didn't know why, and I was surprised I even heard it. Actually, I think it was the vibrating that I heard more than the ring. Anyway, I called him back. And he's like, do you want to pick something up? And I was like, yeah. He goes, were you sleeping? And I was like, yeah. And it's like, in that moment, it's like, this is why I want to get up. Because it's embarrassing. Because why am I sleeping at 12 o'clock in the afternoon? I say that, and then I'm like, I definitely have my days where I absolutely need to sleep. But today wasn't one of them. Today was one where I ignored the alarm, and I ignored everything I know that I need to do. And the thing is, I want to do all the things I need to do. It's just that if I make them in my head become a chore, it makes it a bigger deal. So, I don't know. What do I say? I'm human, and I'm just like everyone else. I make my life harder than it needs to be. I'm working on not doing that. Speaking of which, I am going to be updating my about page. And earlier it hit me, I was like, I'm taking you all on a journey with me as I try to find myself and continue to be a better version of me each day, right? I might write this down because I actually do want to update them. Because let's face it, this is my online place to come and chat and talk about my thoughts and feelings and whatnot, day-to-day stuff. And that's what it is. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm very, very tired all of a sudden, which I'm actually really happy about because I did go and pick something up for Michael. And I was interested because, like, it was over an hour away if I didn't use tolls. And I sent him a message and I was like, it's too far. I'm like, I'm using the tolls, but you're covering them, obviously. And that was fine, so it was nice having a drive. I love my car so fucking much. Just like, yeah, totally cool with that. Anyway, since I got home, I was like multitasking between, folding, clean, washing the washing that still needed to be done, and then actually separating what needed to be hung out and what was going in the dryer. So all my clothes are washed and dried. There's still a load that needs to be folded, which I plan to do after I upload this video, because I was really awake and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to like just lose the last 2 hours and didn't realize I haven't made one. And like I said, it's later than I realized at 10, 11 in the evening. But then I was also, but for the last couple of hours I've been basically being really pedantic, if I'm honest with myself. So for whatever reason, the study guide slash seminar guide for my unit, it's in the worst formatting ever. And like I've spent a number of years learning to let this go as much as I possibly can. Excuse me, but I have always been that person who likes everything exact, especially when it comes to like formatting and documents and whatnot. So I have spent way too long doing that, but I have reformatted. So basically, I've got the notes for the weekly contents, yeah? And all the ones that I've had are relevant to this trimester, which is awesome, but they're in a completely different order. So I needed to rename and obviously change everything to match it up so it was correct. But I realised one of the things that I like, because again, this is for me. I'm just sharing because sharing's caring, and I mean, God, there are people out there like Cassidy, students who, what goes around comes around, like paying it forward. Like, Cassidy is amazing. She's a genius. Grades come out today. They proved that again. But yeah, sharing notes is totally allowed. And what am I trying to say? But I wanted, so the way the notes I've got are like, they just start in with the questions. And I'm old school. I like to have like a contents page. I like to have a page before them that I know what they are. So I was going through and printing to PDF each content page, but each one was so strangely formatted that each time I downloaded it and then opening the document up, they looked so different, like the different gaps and the different, and it made my little like OCD trait brain go, no, 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 and waste a lot of fucking time to get it better. Not perfect, because there is shit happening that I'd have no idea how to fix, but better. So I now have everything I need, and all I need to do is combine it, and I'm done. Yeah, combine it, and I'm done. And I'm very happy about that. So it'll be interesting because I have reformatted the weeks that I had. So if you remember, if you've been following along, the first time I did it, the photos in week 10 were driving me bonkers because I went through and updated everything from the PDF, from the ebook, right? And made it so that we're actually readable. No point having a picture with information on notes for university if you can't read it, yeah? I am going to say I'm very pleased with how much I've done, and I am proud of myself that I'm like, uni's hard, I'm not about competition, not about that. I'm about helping people and raising people up and trying to help each other have the most peaceful, less stressful days in our lives as possible. But yeah, so I have fixed it all according to what I can tell. It'll be interesting once I put it all together, and it's now 10:15 and I've been talking for 9 minutes and 9 seconds, and I have organised to go to the mechanics tomorrow at 9 because we talked about it again. I'm too tired to fully explain it, but I definitely will, maybe tomorrow, once I'm home. But yeah, anyway, tomorrow I'm going to go in at 9 for a few hours because I've got chapters to read and things to do, and class starts on Monday. And I'm going to Cassidy's birthday day on Wednesday to study and to attend the online seminar. And then we're going to go out for dinner together to the place that she works, but she's not working. We're going to go together, so that'll be cool fun. And I'm going to attend my live seminar. I say that, but I'm not sure what day it is. If it's a Wednesday, then I obviously won't be. But I was planning to go to the campus to print out everything because it's free printing on campus, and they have top quality ink and paper. So yeah, I'm very happy with where I'm at. Oh, and I managed to vacuum my kitchen, hallway, and laundry. I really wanted to get my bedroom down, but my back is like screaming in pain from the driving, so I had to let it go. But yeah, I am gonna need to have to go to sleep eventually because, but at least this way I'll have an earlier night tomorrow before going to work in Rocky Horror on Saturday. And Juice has said that he's gonna call me in the morning, talk to me while he's driving to work, so that I make sure that I'm getting up as well. But yeah, I am very tired. I say that and then I feel awake, but I'm gonna make some Marmite on toast and some tea, I think, and then put my washing and go to sleep. Good night, everyone.